Welcome to the 2021 Youth of Character Awards Banquet, virtual banquet. We missed the opportunity to do our Youth of Character Awards in person. We know this award is very important to each of you, so we will be doing this video presentation again this year. This video is for all you amazing students who not only make all of us very proud, but you also give us hope for a brighter future, knowing that you will someday be our leaders. The Youth of Character Awards recognizes students in grades 3 through 12 who have exhibited strong leadership abilities and whose actions both demonstrate and model a continuous commitment to the 5 marks of character: trustworthiness, respect, accountability, citizenship, and kindness. We thank the many teachers who have taken the time to nominate these amazing students. There are 75 honored students here, and each of you will see an excerpt written about you. Your names are very important, not only to you, but also to us. We have tried to get them right. If it's wrong, please accept our apology for that error. Let's get started. First, we have Brooklyn Lunt, a 5th grader from R.F. Pettigrew Elementary. Brooklyn always makes the right choice, whether it is doing her best work in the classroom, in her specials classes, or out on the playground. She is positive and encouraging, a good friend to many, and well-liked by her peers. She is an example for her classmates and a pleasure to have in the classroom. This is Antonia Rubidou, a 4th grader at Susan B. Anthony Elementary. Antonia is a great student and shows leadership at school as well as extracurricular activities. She is a respectful student and shows kindness each day. She is always positive and is a wonderful student to have in class. Let's meet Marin Juffer, a 4th grader from Lenox Elementary. Marin is a true standout in 4th grade with her polite smile and enthusiasm for learning. Marin demonstrates a true and honest desire to learn while exhibiting great respect for others. She is a facilitator of fun in the classroom, but also in her neighborhood, collecting children of all ages to work and play together. She also has aspirations of joining the Naval Academy. Now we have Zoe Schaefer, who comes to us from Menno Elementary, where she is in the 6th grade. Zoe is very vigilant of her work. She is very thorough when completing her assignments and takes time thinking through the difficult problems. She hands in her assignments on time and is very polite and helpful to others. I want you to meet Lucy DeVries, a 4th grader from Baltic Elementary. Lucy is respectful and highly respected by all around her. Lucy comes to school with a positive attitude and a smile on her face. She thinks before she acts and looks for ways to be kind and helpful to those around her. She holds herself to high standards and does the right thing, even if it is not the easiest. Thank you for being such a great role model, Lucy. A 4th grader from Explorer Elementary, this is Joelle Tweet. Joelle demonstrates good character every day. When some students had a disagreement and feelings had been hurt, Joelle decided she would give out encouragement notes to those friends that were sad. Joelle also takes pride in her schoolwork and always does above and beyond what is expected, and that is respectful to teachers and fellow classmates. Another youth of character, this is Kelton Smith, a 4th grader from Worthing Elementary. Kelton is upbeat and kind and treats everyone with the utmost respect. Kelton is also on our student council and works hard at making sure that we have incentive days that all students would enjoy. Students also count on him to bring up more concerns they have to the council and the principal. Kelton is an amazing student with an awesome character. This is Brinley Foss, a fourth grader from Susan B. Anthony Elementary. Brinley is such a great student and shows kindness every day. She is very helpful and shows many leadership skills at school. Brinley is such a great student and a pleasure to have in class. Let's meet Skylar Brady from R.F. Pettigrew Elementary, where he is in the 5th grade. Skylar is cheerful, ready to learn, and positive. He has a way of helping people around him become more cheerful and positive. He shows respect and leadership as he listens and participates in class. Skylar also shows accountability to complete assignments. Skylar's enjoyment of learning has a positive influence on others. Now we have Madeline Lund. She is in the 4th grade at Lennox Elementary. Madeline is a junior Girl Scout, a 4-H member who volunteers her time to help at the fair serving food and cleaning tables, a basketball and softball player, and a past member of Girls on the Run. Her character shows every day to her peers and teachers. Madeline has the qualities of a great friend, an encouraging teammate, and a student on track for success. Introducing Madeline Peterson, a 3rd grader from Freedom Elementary. Madeline is a high-character girl who consistently shows respect toward her peers and offers them a listening ear. It is rare that you see her without a smile, and she has one of the kindest hearts in our school. Here is Caleb Weeman, a 5th grader at Parker Elementary. Caleb does an excellent job of respecting others, being responsible, treating others fairly, and is consistent with his actions. Caleb is always ensuring those involved are treated kindly and fair. I can always count on Caleb to handle every situation in a polite and respectful manner. His homework is always done on time, and he works to ensure it is done appropriately. From Menno High School, a sophomore, Josephine Stokes. Josephine is a ray of sunshine when she walks in the room. She always has a positive attitude and an excellent work ethic. She is trustworthy and kind to her classmates and offers positive feedback and encouragement to others. Josie is always respectful to her peers in her actions as well as her words. I am proud to nominate Josephine for this honor. Presenting Melvina Runjukar, a 5th grader at Discovery Elementary. Melvina is such a great person of character. She recognizes and shows appreciation with a thank you anytime someone does something that can be appreciated, and her manners are very refreshing. Melvina is always willing to volunteer when the opportunity arises to help students. Melvina is such a kind and caring person that brightens up our classroom every day. Let's get to know Jersey Zahn, a 6th grader at Lennox Intermediate. Jersey is an excellent student and person through and through. She is so kind to everyone she meets and wants to make sure that everyone is having a good day. She works hard on her schoolwork and takes responsibility with her work and with her actions. Coming to us from the 3rd grade at Susan B. Anthony Elementary, this is Divine Rubidoux. Divine shows his good character at school every day by being kind and showing respect to his teacher and his peers. He shows leadership skills in group work and also shows the younger kids how to behave. He is a great student and a pleasure to be around. It's time to meet Alexa Steffen, a fourth grader from R.F. Pettigrew Elementary. Lexa is honest, trustworthy, dependable, and always kind. She truly gives her best effort each and every day. She is a wonderful friend and is always accountable for all her actions. She is always happy and an excellent helper. She has a passion for learning and is a great person to anyone she meets. Her determination to succeed is beyond words. Let me introduce Raya Peters, a fourth grader from Baltic Elementary. Raya is always thinking of ways to be kind and caring to everyone around her. Raya always brings a positive, can-do attitude and happiness into our classroom each and every day. She is respectful of others and will always tell the truth no matter what. Thank you for being such an amazing role model in and out of the classroom. I want you to meet Sophia Hogan, a 10th grader from Meadow High School. Sophia is very responsible and trustworthy. Sophia holds herself accountable by always striving to do her very best and goes above and beyond what is required of her. She accepts criticism gracefully and does her best to follow any advice given without complaint. Sophia is always respectful and kind to everyone. She is a lovely young lady, inside and out, and an asset to our class. A member of the third grade from Explorer Elementary, this is Braxton Jansen. Braxton is an outstanding student in and outside the classroom. He always has a smile on his face in the morning, greets you at the door, and engages in conversation. He is focused, pushes himself to be the best he can be, and a great group work partner who will give his ideas but also listen to others. He is a great role model in the classroom with a positive attitude. Another youth of character, this is Nolan Zuraf, a third grader at Rosa Parks Elementary. Nolan is kind to everyone. He includes others, is helpful, offers words of encouragement and caring thoughts. Nolan shows respect for his peers, listening to them, understanding their situations, and treating them as he would want to be treated. Nolan has been a great leader in our classroom by kindly encouraging others to be their best and follow our expectations. Nolan truly embodies exemplary character at such a young age. This is Nathan Seiler, who's in the 8th grade at Meadow Middle School. Nathan is a hard worker in school and is always respectful to me and to his classmates. Nathan is very kind to everyone and shows this at school by helping others with homework and at home by helping take care of his younger sister and doing chores. Nathan is a wonderful student and a good role model to younger students. Let's meet Carly Bosma, who is in the 6th grade at Lenox Intermediate. Carly is a hardworking student who is dedicated to her studies. She is respectful to her classmates and teachers, and she shows great responsibility with her schoolwork and projects. Now we have Rowan Phillips from Susan B. Anthony Elementary, where he is in the 3rd grade. Rowan has made great progress over the last 2 years at Susan B. Anthony. He has matured a lot and shows much respect to his teachers and peers. He is kind and shows leadership skills by making good choices. Introducing a 4th grader, this is Kellen Hunhoff from R.F. Pettigrew Elementary. Kellen cares and encourages everyone in the classroom every day. He wants everyone to get along and be successful. He is self-motivated and determined to accomplish his goals. I can't wait to see what great things will come from this fantastic person as he grows up. He is a stand-up person and represents all 5 marks of character. Here is Brody Aspas. He's a 4th grader at Baltic Elementary School. Brody's classmates and friends know they can trust him to always be there for him. This is evident in how he respects and watches out for his friends. These skills are not taught in the classroom, but come from within us. Brady is a role model, and our classroom is lucky to have such a good friend that we know we can go to when we need a shoulder to lean on. From Hanson Elementary School in 4th grade, this is Hudson Oltmans. Hudson is a true student of character. He is responsible. He is very respectful and is polite and knows that manners matter as he always uses them. Hudson is a hard-working 4th grader. He sets goals for himself and works hard to achieve them. He is a good friend to everyone at school. He has a positive attitude. He is a student that shines. Presenting Bergen Musser from the 4th grade at Lennox Elementary. Bergen demonstrates her leadership by helping her teachers and her classmates and by setting a positive example. Bergen shows respect to her peers and teachers by raising her hand in class and saying please and thank you. She is kind and a role model to other students in the hallways. Teachers can count on Bergen to get her work done in a timely manner and use the rest of her time wisely. Let's get to know Seth Larson, a 3rd grader from Coleman Egan Elementary. Seth is a very honest, kind, and hardworking student. He works very diligently to complete his assignments and projects with his best effort every day. Seth is respectful to everyone and is liked by all. If he notices someone who may need help, you can count on him to offer a helping hand. His smile is sure to brighten anyone's day. Coming to us from the 7th grade at Menno Middle School is Ashlyn Burkett. Ashlyn is a hard worker and pushes herself to excel in the classroom. She is respectful in the classroom and also to other students. She takes accountability for her homework instead of waiting until she returns the next day. She is very kind to everyone and helps others with homework. Ashlyn is a wonderful student and role model to younger students. It's time to meet Sundance Noisy Hawk, a 6th grader from Lennox Intermediate. Sundance works hard to be inclusive of others. She shows tremendous kindness to all the students around her. She works very hard in class to do well and to be helpful to those around her. Let me introduce Ikran Abdullahi, who is in 3rd grade from Susan B. Anthony Elementary. Ikran shows leadership and kindness on a daily basis and is a great student. She is very respectful to her peers and teachers. I want you to meet a 4th grader from R.F. Pettigrew Elementary. This is Aubrey Pino. Aubrey never gives up no matter what is going on or when things get tough. She is a cheerleader for the entire classroom. She is a trustworthy friend and always shows respect in all areas of her life. She exemplifies accountability and kindness. She is a true gift to this world and will accomplish great things in her life. From Baltic Elementary School and in the 4th grade, this is Sawyer Nygaard. One thing that stands out about Sawyer is his kindness to others. Sawyer is one of the first students who will offer to be partners with someone in need. Sawyer offered to leave his group and let this other student pick the topic. I was so impressed with the maturity Sawyer displayed that day. I know Sawyer is going to do great things in life because of his kindness he shows to others. Another youth of character is Cody Munkvold, a 10th grader from Menno High School. Cody demonstrates his character every day through the hard work he puts into bettering not only his own future, but also all the students around him. He sets lofty goals for himself and does not settle for good enough. His work ethic and enthusiasm serve as a great example to his classmates and often inspires them to achieve at a higher level as well. This is Charlotte Kaiser, who is in the 3rd grade at Liberty Elementary. Charlotte carries herself in a way that would impress anyone. She is confident, poised, and intelligent. She works hard in school and is a natural-born leader. She took on the role of Zalper this year, and in doing so, has helped countless peers with the mathematical inquiries. She constantly strives for accuracy and truly cares about her education. Introducing Dylan Maidenwald in the 5th grade at Lennox Intermediate. Dylan shows commendable character through his respect of others, accountability, and genuine kindness. Dylan has stepped up and volunteered daily to help clean desks and other classroom items. Dylan always talks to his peers and teachers with respect and has shown he can be held accountable when it comes to his schoolwork. Let's meet Ladiana Long, a 5th grader at Hawthorne Elementary. Ladiana has been someone our class can count on to be doing the right thing. She follows expectations, classroom rules, and always tries her best. Her peers have recognized her as a positive leader in our classroom community because she is trustworthy, respectful, and kind. She is an incredible friend to others, and we are so lucky to have her at Hawthorne. Now we have William Stokes. He's from Menno Middle School, where he's in the 8th grade. William is trustworthy. You know if you ask him to do something, it will get done and in a timely manner and to the best of his ability. He is respectful to everyone and a good citizen to our school and our community. Most importantly, William is a kind young man. He is always thinking of others before himself, and he will go above and beyond to help anyone. Here is Siri Moberg, who's in the 3rd grade at Susan B. Anthony Elementary. Siri is a student that has showed leadership and kindness at school by receiving Success Matters slips for hard work and kindness shown to classmates and friends. Thank you for showing others that even small acts of kindness really can change the world. From R.F. Pettigrew Elementary in the 4th grade, this is Callie Moss. Callie is a fabulous person for all to aspire to. She is welcoming, a wonderful friend, a tremendous helper, and always showing respect to all. Callie is dependable and always responsible. She demonstrates trustworthiness, respect, citizenship, friendship, fairness, and caring to perfection. This girl is going to make the world a much better place as she continues to grow. And presenting Hannah Fisher. She is a senior at Menno High School. Hannah is very respectful to everyone and will help anyone in need. She has earned the respect of her peers and staff members. She is great with the elementary students as a student aide for 4th grade. Hannah works to improve her local community through service projects and works many hours outside of school at our local nursing home, and she adores the patients there. After graduation, she plans on going into nursing. Let's get to know Sullivan Wheeldryer, a 4th grader from Lennox Elementary. Sully exhibits leadership by working well with every student and by offering to help others with their work in his free time. He shows determination by consistently being prepared for class. Sully sets a positive example for other students in the school and on the playground. Sully demonstrates sportsmanship by playing fairly with everyone and having a positive attitude. Coming to us from Parker Elementary is Emmy Davis, who is in the 6th grade. Emmy is respectful, responsible, and trustworthy. She always has a smile on her face and looks at things in a positive manner. She is friendly to everyone and works well with all her classmates. Emmy has a wonderful sense of humor and brightens the days of many of her classmates. She works to encourage others to learn skills and have fun while doing them. It's time to meet Meredith Larson, who is in the 7th grade at Baltic Middle School. Meredith is a kind, accountable, respectful, responsible, and positive girl. Meredith definitely leads by example. She sets a goal that she wants to achieve and works until she is successful. The thing that stands out the most about Meredith is her positive attitude and kindness she shows and communicates to her teammates. Let me introduce Evie Foss, who is in the 6th grade at Menno Middle School. One word to describe Evie would be compassionate. One only needs to watch her show kindness to another student who is struggling to know that she is a person of great character. I love watching how patient she can be with others and how she helps the kids in the room with special needs. Evie's character shines in her smile that she shares with everyone. She is the epitome of kindness. I want you to meet Maxwell Bishop, who is in the 5th grade at Lennox Intermediate. Maxwell is a wonderful young man who has brought joy to my classroom all year long. He always wants to help another person out, whether that be by helping with homework or being willing to have a shoulder to cry on. He is the most positive 5th grade student I have ever met. When he faces challenges, he takes them head on and always with a smile on his face. A 5th grader from Susan B. Anthony Elementary, this is Barrett Paulson. Barrett consistently shows all 5 marks of character, but truly shines in her trustworthiness and kindness. Barrett is a leader in our 3rd grade classroom, and she has many friends to show for it. Her kindness and character make her stand out both in the classroom and on the playground as a child to be proud of and as an example to others. Another youth of character is Jack McKinney, a 4th grader from R.F. Pettigrew Elementary. Jack is always respectful and trustworthy. He also will always volunteer to help out whenever needed. The one thing I can always count on Jack for is fairness. He plays every game at school with integrity and never cheats. He is always willing to help out anyone struggling. He is a wonderful person, and I am so lucky to have him in my classroom. This is Bryn Klein. She is a 4th grader at R.F. Pettigrew Elementary. Bryn is such a fabulous person. She has an easygoing personality and a great sense of humor. She is trustworthy and kind all the time. I can always depend on her and always know that no matter when things are difficult, Bryn will always give 110%. I am so proud of her determination and all of her progress in school. Let's meet Danessa Wilson from Harrisburg High School, where she is a junior. Danessa is a very hard worker and always so respectful of her teammates, classmates, and teachers. Not only is she accountable when asked to complete tasks, but she often goes above and beyond. She is kind and enjoys helping underclassmen get involved. Because of her trustworthiness, the young members gravitate to her and grow through her guidance. Now we have Holland Kortemeyer, an 8th grader from Baltic Middle School. Holland is always showing respect towards her coaches, teachers, teammates, and classmates. She always shows up with a positive attitude and a contagious smile. She can always be counted on. She is truly a leader in and out of the classroom and always willing to help a younger student learn a new skill, answer any questions, or just be a positive role model for them. Introducing Ivana Schaefer. She is in the 3rd grade at Menno Elementary. Ivana is a great example to her classmates and other students at school. She shows kindness and respect to others on a daily basis and is always smiling and willing to help others. She does her part in keeping the school clean. Ivana shows strength in being trustworthy and works hard to keep her word, even if it isn't always easy or convenient. Here is Katie Apple. She goes to Lennox Intermediate, where she is in the 5th grade. There is no job Katie would not do for her classmates or me on a daily basis in the classroom. She is the first one to volunteer to help a peer or me in any task that needs to be done. Katie is constantly putting others before herself, and for that reason, I nominate her as my youth of character. There is no other student more deserving than this young lady. From Susan B. Anthony Elementary School, a third grader, Tate Reddy. Tate has many admirable character traits, but the one that makes him a leader is his respect for everyone. Tate waits for his turn, uses his manners, and is a careful listener. He includes everyone and is helpful and follows the rules. Tate does everything he can to be attentive to me and a good friend to his fellow students, exactly the kind of child I like to teach. Presenting Eli Vassalar, a third grader at Susan B. Anthony Elementary. Eli always works hard in class. He puts up chairs at the end of the day without the expectation of being rewarded. He shows kindness and respect, volunteers to help others, and is always willing to help me out in the classroom. He is a true friend to everyone in class. Eli is always one to have kind words for others. Let's get to know Mubarak Aman, a fourth grader from R.F. Pettigrew Elementary. When I think of the word character, Mubarak's name is the first person I think of. This is truly a kid with amazing potential to become a huge influence in the world as he grows up. Mubarak is honest and has great integrity. He is determined and one of the kindest people I know. He is an all-around tremendous human being. Coming to us from Harrisburg High School is a junior, Keaton Johnson. Keaton is a very responsible student. He consistently shows great respect for his classmates and teachers. When he is asked to do something for class or outside of class, I know that I can count on him to get it done. Keaton will help his classmates if they are struggling to understand a concept he has already grasped and will work to help them to understand it as well. It's time to meet Cyrus Van Dyke, a third grader from Explorer Elementary. Cyrus is an outstanding student that demonstrates kindness to all. He is hardworking and goes above and beyond the expectations. Cyrus is respectful to all adults and peers in the building. I can always count on Cyrus, whether it is getting his work done or helping someone out. I am grateful to have a student like Cyrus in my class. Let me introduce Emmeline Heckenlabel, a fifth grader from Menno Elementary. Emmeline is a wonderful person and an amazing student. She shows leadership by helping others and setting a good example for others to follow. Emmeline is a joy to have in class. I want you to meet Reagan Van Meeteren from Lennox Intermediate, where she is in the fifth grade. Reagan is constantly caring, helping, and kind to all of her peers and teachers. She never leaves anyone out when she's playing a game at recess and always invites others to join in. She also volunteers her time to work with lower elementary students as well. Reagan is one of a kind and constantly displaying amazing character traits. A fourth grader from Lennox Elementary, this is Cohen Sukup. Cohen is a fourth grader who exhibits polite qualities of saying good morning, thank you, or have a good evening. He has respect for his teacher and his classmates. They look up to him for his leadership skills. He displays good sportsmanship skills as a player at recess by being kind to his classmates. In the classroom, Cohen likes to help his classmates with their homework by helping them to complete it. Another youth of character is Yohanan Tabeja, a third grader from Susan B. Anthony Elementary. Yohanan is a hard worker. He is at school to consistently achieve his personal best in anything that he chooses to do. He is kind to others and always participates in class discussions. Yohanan is willing to go the extra mile to achieve success in the classroom, and I know that this work ethic and strong character will take him far into his future endeavors. This is Layla Brown from R.F. Pettigrew Elementary, where she is in the fourth grade. Layla is one of the kindest and hardest workers and always tries her best. She is dependable, and I have the utmost respect for her and all her talents. She is a wonderful artist and a great student. She is going to go super far in life. I am so proud of her and all she has accomplished and will accomplish. She is a wonderful friend to everyone. Let's meet Alana Fergan, a 10th grader from Menno High School. Alana always chooses to not get involved in negative conversations and sticks to the principle that says if you can't say anything good, don't say anything at all. If she is involved in a school activity that will take her away from class, she will do quality schoolwork in advance without being prompted. Now we have Gideon Akin, who's in the 5th grade at Endeavor Elementary. Gideon's integrity is unmatched. He looks out for the needs of others. When other kids treat him unkindly, he knows that there must be something else going on in that child's life, and he thinks of their needs. He is the first to offer to help and stays late every day to make sure our classroom is clean and ready for the next day. Introducing Ella Jager, a 4th grader from Hanson Elementary. Ella is 1 in a million. She is a bright student who loves learning. Her character shines in and out of the classroom. She always has a positive attitude and is motivated to do well in school. She sets goals and works hard to achieve them. She is a true leader, good friend to everyone, and is kind, caring, and thoughtful. I am proud of her and all that she has accomplished this year in 4th grade. Here is Catalin Yunke from Parker Elementary, where she is in the 5th grade. Catalin demonstrates all 5 marks of character, whether at school, home, or in the community. Catalin exemplifies citizenship and kindness with projects she is involved in to give back to those in need or that just need an extra pickup. She is always thinking of others, has a positive outlook each day, always has a smile, and willing to lend a helping hand when needed. From Lenox Elementary, Tori Gertis is in the 4th grade this year. Tori is the kind of girl each teacher wants in their classroom. She is a quiet, kind, responsible, and respectful girl. Tori is always helping out her classmates, and you can see that she enjoys helping them. I can trust her and know that she is accountable for getting her homework done. She has all the makings of going far in life, and we need more students like her who care. Presenting Hallie Nelson, a 5th grader from Discovery Elementary. Hallie shows leadership in the classroom. I can always count on Hallie to help. She shows honesty about rules and expectations when others may try to take advantage of the situation. She exhibits kindness when others are struggling and asks if they need help. Hallie always includes everyone when working or playing with others. Let's get to know Eliana Wilcox, a 3rd grader from Susan B. Anthony Elementary. Eliana consistently strives for her personal best. She works hard, is respectful, and kind. She follows directions and goes above and beyond what is asked of her. She never stops until she reaches her goal. She has a spirit for learning, doing her best, and giving 100% in everything she does. Eliana is on track to be her best in all she chooses to do. Coming to us from R.F. Pettigrew Elementary, Ariana Higgins is in 5th grade. Ariana is a leader in class with her listening skills, the way she participates, and stays on task. She consistently shows a positive attitude, thinks deeply, and responds thoughtfully. In December, she showed citizenship when she donated many books to Pettigrew Elementary teachers and students. It's time to meet Lauren Kennett, a 4th grader at Rosa Parks Elementary. Lauren is such a kind and helpful student to adults and to her classmates. If Lauren sees that someone else needs help, she takes it upon herself to quietly help in a way that is respectful to the student. She is a member of the student council and shows great leadership in that role. Lauren demonstrates all the characteristics of a character on track. Let me introduce Luke Travnicek, a sixth grader at Parker Elementary. Luke is one of the most respectful students I have ever taught. He listens while others are talking and gives his full and undivided attention. He has a strong work ethic both in and out of the classroom. He strives to do his very best at all times. Luke never complains and is kind to everyone. He definitely brings out the best qualities of whoever he is around. I want you to meet Brooklyn Metler, who is in the 10th grade at Menno High School. Brooklyn Metler is a young woman who exhibits great character in everything she does. She is respectful of her teachers and fellow students and shows kindness to those around her. She is motivated and a responsible young lady who follows through with her commitments. The best thing about Brooklyn is her ability to turn something bad into something good. We love it when kids of character express themselves. Students were also given an opportunity to submit an essay on how they live their life by at least one of the 5 marks of character, and how they demonstrate their community involvement or volunteer services as it relates to the 5 marks of character. This year's essays were amazing and inspiring. The messages these students have shared in their essays are remarkable. It is very exciting to know these students are growing to be responsible citizens and acquiring values and skills that they can rely on throughout their lives. Their understanding of the importance of making good choices will serve them well as they make a difference and become future leaders of our communities. Let's take a look at some of the excerpts from these essays. Sullivan Wheeldryer. Sullivan said kindness is a very important trait to have because without kindness, you don't have friends. I had a feeding tube until I was 8 years old and had to wear a special backpack until I was 5 years old. People treated me with kindness, and now I treat people with kindness too. 2 boys included me when I had no one to play with. They are now 2 of my best friends. Evelyn Foss. Being kind is bringing out the best in others when they cannot see it in themselves. Everyone has goodness in them. If you show people what kindness can do, they might learn to treat others with kindness too. It can make someone's day, or maybe even show them that kindness is one of the greatest things that someone can give another person without expecting anything in return. Bergen Musser. Bergen said, the easiest things I do is to say hi to people or even smile. However, now with the pandemic, people cannot see you smiling because of the mask. Also, I try to spread kindness by inviting people who are lonely and do not have anyone to play with, especially at school. I enjoy volunteering to help new classmates and teammates by showing them around and to be their person to feel welcome. I also love to play with and help children with special needs. When my peers doubt themselves, this bothers me. So when I hear and notice this, I try to be encouraging and tell them, yes, you can. You got this. Madeline Lund. I show kindness by telling people they look nice or just saying hello. I am kind to animals. I feed the birds and deer. I go to my neighbor's house and help them with chores by feeding their animals. They have horses, cows, chickens, pigs, cats, and sheep. I have 4 pets I feed every day. I love them with all my heart. I am kind to nature. I go outside and I pick up trash. I love planting a garden and trees. Brooklyn Mettler. I believe that if you do not hold yourself accountable for your own actions and stand by what you say, others will remember that and hold you accountable. Whenever you do something, you must stick by what you say, do, or experience. The 5 marks of character aren't marks. They aren't society's expectations or anything like that. They simply are engraved into my head as something that everyone should strive to be. You should always be trustworthy, accountable, respectful, citizen-like, and kind. To me, these aren't choices. They simply are the way I was raised. Zoe Schaefer. Trustworthiness is being able to be trusted by someone. When I am at home, I can be trusted because I tell the truth. At home, I get my schoolwork done so my teachers can trust me with getting it done. I also do my chores and help around the house, which is another thing I can be trusted to do because I do it responsibly and carefully. Emmeline Heckenlabel. My community trusts me to help when needed. They trust that I can be there for them when they need it most. I try to do the things that my parents and teachers have taught me. I like helping others, and I like being trusted. I am still a child, I am not always trustworthy, and I make mistakes. The lessons I learn from life, including my mistakes, are the things that build my character. Tori Gertis. Accountability means doing what I say I am going to do. It means doing the right thing when no one is watching. It means my coaches, teachers, teammates, and classmates can rely on me. Accountability means choosing to have a coachable attitude. It takes courage to be coachable. It means I need to be open to learn new things from my teachers and coaches so they can push me to improve. Cohen Sukup. Every morning, I greet my teacher with a smile and a positive attitude and ask how she is doing. This simple act brings joy to her and others. I am always willing to offer help to my fellow classmates in class. I try to always be fair and be respectful of other people's point of view and always make sure to celebrate my teammates' successes, especially those who don't succeed as often. Every day, my mom and dad remind me to be kind. Kindness is a very easy way to make a difference in someone's day. You do not always know what other people are dealing with, but by having a positive attitude, it can turn their day around. Maren Juffer. Maren tries to be kind at home when someone is stressed. She says it's not always easy to be kind. For example, one day my sister wasn't being nice to me. I chose to help her carry her bag since she was in a sling, and it worked. I didn't have any problems the next day. I encourage others by being kind, and I try to be a role model by doing kind things for others. Kindness is caring for others, even when they may not care for you. Being kind makes me feel good, and I hope it makes others feel good about themselves too.